That's right. Hello, 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 hello. How are we doing today? Are we doing? Can you hear me? That would be a good question. Can you hear? Nobody's saying they can hear me. People in here? It's been a long. Oh, honey. Jules, can you hear? Yeah. Some of you guys I know by name, some of you I don't. Is that? Hello? 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 No here? Can you hear me? Let me see. Is this thing still on? No, that's not on. Can anybody? Oh, great. How about now? Can you hear me now? Well, that's bizarre. Let's see. I'm going to reset the internet here. Oh, Sheila, hello, hello, hello. Just Like It's New is here. For any of you who don't know Sheila, Just Like It's New, she's an awesome seller. Go give her a like and a follow. Are you sticking around or just passing through there, my dear? Nice to see you. Oh, so actually, Mike and I were in Cape Coral visiting guess who? We spent all day yesterday, well, most of the day with Goliath. And Friday night, we got there at like midnight. And so, you know, he's a night owl. So we were up way past our bedtime till early in the morning. Yeah, that one. Yeah. We flew down Wednesday night and flew back last night. He went home last night. I stayed at my mom's in the Twin Cities because I didn't want to drive home. And then everything happened. And yeah, well, it was fun. It was. We got a lot accomplished. We're working on putting some things together to benefit the whole community. We're doing a little collaboration, and Mike is providing a lot of technical information to help with that. And Goliath has tons and tons of business acumen as well from owning several businesses. I've owned a few. So by the time we're done, who knows what's going to happen? It's going to be fun, though. I'm sure of that. Uh, but yeah, that's where I've been. Emily's been doing the shows. She's trying to find her groove. She'll find her groove. It takes time, and it's tough because I mean she's selling clothes, and you guys know clothes are a tough sell. Sheila, you know that for sure, because that's you do a lot of clothes too. Yeah, I'm gonna try and do some GM tomorrow, but for tonight, I'm just doing this little informational thing. It's a sponsor show for anybody have any questions about shipping or whatever. Feel free to ask. I'll do my best to answer them. Oh, who the hell's he gonna lead? So you guys, Goliath just pinned his plaque for a raid. I don't know where he's on the way to. He's supposed to be going live to do a damn sale here. And when he does, you guys, if you have shipping questions, by all means, stick with me and get it worked out. But he has something good planned for tonight if we can ever get him live. You know how that goes. Oh, it says he's live. Okay, so that's why he pinned it. So he's selling. So if you have shipping questions, go ahead and get them my way. Keep in mind that when we run out of questions and or sponsors, I will raid out to Goliath. He's going to be doing some awesome stuff. He's at another seller's warehouse, and I'll let him say that when you hear him, he'll probably tell you. It's just an awesome thing going on. In the meanwhile, out of my 10 people here, does anybody have any questions about shipping or anything else you want to chat about or even co-host about? I like co-hosting better than texting. You all know me, know that. Hi, Priscilla. How are you doing? Hi, Steph. Sort of. You must have been paying attention to the Sheila. Were you paying attention when we were at Goliath's or what? Oh, did he mention? Yeah, we've talked about it. So from weeks ago. Oh, okay, okay. So, yeah, there's a long story behind that. Um, Another platform, or it's not even a platform. Oh, hello, Lydia. It's another type of place. Anyway, um, it's sort of direct. Another company has directs, and they assign them to people based on bidding. And uh, I, against Mike's advice, I did it. And I did it for a while, and it worked for a while. Oh, there's Kendra May. She can tell you. Remember the two Sams we used to get from Kendra? It was such a treat 90% of the time. No, 50% of the time it was a treat. And then we got hit with wild amounts of clothes and huge quantities of certain SKUs. And it really did not do us any favors. So any of you that think you want to be a direct contract holder, y'all DM me first. You probably don't. I mean, there's a chance you might, but you should DM me first or Mike at Med City. He's, I don't, do I have anybody in here modding? Um, I don't know if you or how long you're going to be around, Sheila, but I gave you the mod symbol. Um, I mean, yeah, you can message me. You can, I don't know, do I have your phone number already? You're chilling. There ain't nothing chilling about down south right now. It was warm when we left. Warm was an understatement. Okay. I can't look at it. I'm in a short sleeve shirt. Okay. I got back here and got off the plane and I went, oh shit. Um, no, probably not, but maybe. I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna chat with Mike about it. I don't think I'm gonna go, but I might. We'll see what happens. Yeah, miserable hot. Yeah. It was so humid last night. Holy, or night yesterday during the day even. It's like holy crap. It's like wow. It was never ending. It's been raining all of June in PA. Yeah. Yep. Steph, you want sun? Yeah, I get it. Well, down in the Twin Cities, it was raining. I was going to ride down last night when I got in. I was going to sleep, get up early this morning, ride down to Mike's and pick up a couple pallets in the pickup truck. But it was raining when I got off the plane last night, and it was raining when I woke up this morning. So yeah, scratch that. Too much rain, you know. And anyway, I had you ready for fall? I had some issues with the truck. Long story, but I got it fixed up. Got on the road, and did a few things on the way home, had to stop and help a friend with some stuff. So that was good. I got to see somebody I haven't seen for a little bit, helped him with some technical stuff. So that was good. Yeah, loads of fun. I can see the chat better on the tablet, you guys. That's why I keep looking down. And my other tablet is at home. I got the new store one here. I'm getting there. Mike is a funny, yeah, well, he may be a funny guy, but he is, 20 plus years. And matter of fact, just like it's new, if you don't mind, will you pin him up? And I don't have to try and type. Anybody who is looking for product or advice, by all means, send a message to Med City. There it is, to Med City Liquidations. Oh, if you push announce, it'll hold it in the box too, Sheila. I don't know if you've done this, but have you done the mod before, Sheila? There you go. Oh, and a question mark too. That's right. Questions, send them to him. Send them to me. We all do better when we all do better. And there's a group of us that, I mean, even I think most of anybody that knows me in this chat is somebody that any of you can ask questions to if you need to. Hi, Brittany. I see you there. Now, there's two Britneys here. So one of you I know, the other one I've seen before, but I don't really know that well. But hi, um, feel free to ask questions and try and ask the questions before you get cooked. We've all kind of been cooked in one way or another, and we're doing this to help you not get cooked. And if anybody wants to co-host with questions, feel free to ask. Um, I'd prefer you do a sponsor if you want to co-host. But on the other hand, if you can't, that's okay too. I'm not. We really do all do better when we all do better. So I won't say no to anybody. That's how that works. Um, hey Sheila, do you use flat rate mostly for shipping your clothes? Yep, I know you use priority, but do you use the just the regular priority boxes or the ones that flat rate? Never used flat rate. So you just do the 5 pounds and that's it? In poly bags. So like this large flat rate box, Sheila, it's just a little smaller than the regular priority box. If you're bundling, do yourself a favor and get a couple of those from the post office and just do some experimenting. I know the other ones are bigger, but like when you're doing t-shirts and button up blouses and stuff like that, and little kids clothes, you can get more in one of these than you can in one of those, because one of those stops at 5 pounds. This one stops at 70 pounds, same price. So if you can get like 12 kids items in a flat rate box for the same price, then your customers pay less shipping, then they can spend more on your product. And we like money. We want to sell it for as much as we can, right? Yeah, it's worth a look. I use almost exclusively priority boxes, and yeah, we definitely need to make our money out of it. I mean, if we don't make our money out of it, we can't bring more good deals. And even when we're making our money, we're still bringing people some really good deals. So we might as well try and maximize it. Is my way of looking at it. Any of you all have any questions? What is Goliath support team? So have you Nine Dimes? Have you heard of Goliath Gala? We could pin Goliath up here too. Um, I'm guessing not. Let me see if I can. I'll do this over here. Announce. I've heard others speak of them. So Goliath, he's actually live selling right now. When we're done here with whatever we do or don't do, um, we'll go and raid him. But that's a question. Okay, 1 second, sure. Let me finish this other question with Nine Dimes. Um, it's just a whole bunch of people trying to help and support new people and old people alike. Well, I'm old, but not that kind of old. Old as in been on the app for a while. So it looks like we have a question from somebody else. I encourage the other person, go follow Goliath Gala. You will get, at the very least, entertained. You learn something, maybe. Maybe you'll teach us something. We do a lot of raids. Goliath does a lot of raids. We're trying to limit them because we want the raids to have value, and not because they're not for sale. You can't buy a raid, but we want it to be meaningful when you get raided, if that makes sense. All right, let's see. We had a question from, I can't pronounce it. Santi's Hot Red Deals. Is there a question in here somewhere? Hot Red Deals. What's your question? Oh, sponsored gift cards? Yeah, we all have our days. Oh, never mind. Uh-oh, what did I never mind? Um, so if you've already given them away and you've already paid for the shipping, yeah. Did you figure out how to fix it yet, or do you need a little chat about that? be more than happy to chat about it. You notice I have some sponsored gift cards up right now. Not yet. Do you want to co-host? Can you go live? Hey, chef, what's up? Now I'm hungry. Not now at work. All right. So, all right. Well, what I'll do, I'm going to minimize on my tablet. I'm just going to show you a little picture of something here on my shipping. It's not the easiest way to see it, but I want to try and give you a 2-cent version. So on domestic shipments, you want to make sure you have flat rate, or you have first class mail turned on up here. And then the other two are for everything else. I use flat rate and ground. But after you got that on, then you don't go into the shipping profiles. We're going to go into my giveaway real quick. Oh, I've got the hiccups. Bear with me. I will actually go into the item. So in a giveaway, edit listing. I use other sports cards. You can also use, there's one other thing that works. I don't remember what it's called. Sheila might know. Um, uh, Single card or something like that. One piece card, I think it's called, or stickers. And then when you go down here and you choose shipping profile, you choose 0 to 1 ounce, 0 to 1 ounce. That is the only way you can do a gift card with a regular stamp. Yeah, or stickers. Stickers works too. And then the other thing I want to say about that is that if you're doing a gift card that's valued over $20, I highly suggest you use the next size up so that you get tracking on it and you pay the $4, because you really don't want to lose $100 gift card and have to replace it. And if somebody says they didn't get it, then you've got tracking. Yeah, Ground Advantage. And another thing on Ground Advantage, if you use Ground Advantage, the item must not be bendable. If you put it in an envelope and the envelope bends, that makes it machinable. If it is machinable and you use Ground Advantage, it will arrive at your customer most likely postage due, and they will be unhappy. Whatnot will reimburse them, but it gets you in the shit. So don't do it. When you do Ground Advantage for any gift cards, because they're of their value, find something rigid to put in the envelope so it's not bendable, or use a little bit bigger package and put something in there to make it fluffy so that it's not machinable. Anything small like that has to be not machinable. If it's machinable, it has to go full priority, which is 921. So highly recommend you make it rigid so it's not machinable. And the post office can explain that to you also when you bring your stuff in. Can you guys hear my crazy music at all? Turn it up a little. Any other questions about shipping in this wonderful world of Whatnot? And I am not the total end all for shipping. There are things that sometimes I don't understand as well. Whatnot also has information in the tutorials on their website. I am not a representative of Whatnot. I sometimes look at those tutorials to see if they have any updates. If you look at those tutorials and you still need a hand, I'll try and work through it with you. I can promise you that. I don't know what there's like 7 days a week. There's somebody from the Goliath Raiders usually that's available to help work through it with you. You can also message Whatnot. If you get a message back from them that you don't understand, you can send a message to one of us. You can send a message to them, to somebody at the Whatnot team. There's always a way to find an answer. And the goal here is to make you successful and help you not get cooked. When you get a sponsor. So you put your sponsors like mine are in the buy it now. Like right now, I have sponsored $5 card and I have like 15 bucks on it. That covers all the shipping and my time to deal with getting it shipped out and gives me a couple extra bucks besides buying the card for my time here with you guys. That way I'm not just sitting here, you know, totally for nothing, which I don't mind. I'll do it. But if we do the sponsored cards, that's how that works. You put it in the buy it nows. Then for however many sponsored gift cards you put in the buy it now, you put in the giveaways that money sponsored gift cards. And then when somebody buys a sponsored gift card, run number one of that field, and number two, and number three, and hopefully you get a bunch of them. And you don't have to run. You can run it for $5 if you want, but keep in mind then it's going to cost you out of your pocket because you pay for the shipping, you pay the commissions on it to whatnot when it's sold, and you also yeah, you also pay commissions on shipping. So, and a lot of people don't understand that the not commission on shipping, but credit card fees. So there's 2.9% credit card fees plus 30-cent transaction fee on every transaction. If your transaction includes shipping, you pay the fee on that as well. So 8% to whatnot, 2.9 to the credit card company plus 30 cents. If it's free shipping because they've bought enough things, then you make a little more on that item. There's no shipping to pay the fee on. But if there's shipping, I forgot to do not disturb. Lovely. Now I'm back. Okay, sorry about that, y'all. I think I'm frozen on the other computer too. Can you see me? Hello? Can you guys hear me again? You can see me. Can you hear me, Tammy? I don't see me on the computer. Just a second. Let me go touch the mouse and see what's up. Oh. Let's see if the internet comes back on. You know, when I reset the internet earlier, guys, I forgot to plug it back in. Anybody have any questions about shipping on Whatnot or anything else on Whatnot that I can try and answer for you? Santis, did you get the question answered you needed answered?
Song at a time. The original Yacht Rock Radio on iHeartRadio.
Cool. Looks like my computer's still frozen. That's bizarro. Oh well. At least the phone's working. The internet, the perfect science. Anybody else got any questions about shipping on this lovely platform that we call Whatnot? Welcome in. Hmm. Touch the mouse again and see what's happening. See if it comes back to life. Nope. All right. That was fun. Anybody else with questions I can try and answer for you? Mhm. This might be the shortest shipping show I've ever done. CC deals, it depends on what you mean by messed up. Meaning you charged too much or you didn't charge enough. If you got charged too much for shipping because you didn't have it set right, you're stuck. You're not going to get it back. Did you hear my spiel about sending it ground versus priority if it's machinable? So if you, yeah, but Whatnot generally doesn't refund shipping according to the terms of service. I mean, if you made a one-off mistake, you can always try and message support and see what they say. I would try it. At this point in my selling, I don't bother because I'm way too far into it to say I made an honest mistake. Yeah, just not an option there for me. But yeah, you want to get it set right before you start selling and before you do any giveaways because it's enough that we're giving stuff away. That's a great thing, but there's no use in wasting money on shipping that doesn't need to be paid. So you get 5 mistakes per week. And when you're doing your shipping and you go into edit shipments on a particular item, it's 0 to 1 ounce, not 0 to 3 Dawn. But when you go to edit your shipping, at the bottom of that page, it should show you how many allowances you have left when it's time to use one. Have dinner with the fam. Hey, thank you. Just like it's Sheila. We'll talk to you later. Enjoy your din with the fam. Thank you for stopping by. The allowances. So you can screw up 5 times. If you unbundle a shipment, it will count that as one of your times. Then when you go to make a label, it may count that as one of your times as well. I've seen it go both ways. There's also a caveat in that if the adjustment is too large of an adjustment, it may not let you use the freebie. You may have to pay. So keep in mind, it's best to just get your shipping set right before you start. If you're in doubt, message somebody that's been doing it for a while, see if you can get some help. If you message me and I got time, I'll try and help. You can message Laura's Creation at Laura's Creations. You can message Goliath. Even just like it's new, Sheila there, she's very knowledgeable in shipping. If she's not busy, she might give you a hand. 1 to 3 ounce small earrings. Yeah, so you're paying the for whatever for ground, and you need to make sure that it's not bendable. It has to be rigid. If it's not rigid, your customer could get hit with postage due, and then that goes against you if they get a credit. If they call whatnot and say, "Hey, I had to pay postage," that shows up on your metrics. So you definitely want to have the postage right before you ship it. Um, Any other shipping questions out there? I'm going to try and change my shipping shows to Friday mornings. I would have been able to do it this morning, except we got in late last night and had to get some sleep. It was a long trip. Hello, Lois Lane. How are you? Hey, Jelly Baby. Is that Nether Cut? Hello and welcome in, you guys. Any shipping questions or other questions or just chat? With CC, it was a busy time. Yes, Lois, I'm good. We got in at like midnight because the plane was late on Wednesday night. Stayed up way too late with SWFL and Goliath and Laura, and then we got up way too early, and some of them weren't even awake yet because Minnesota boys know how to stay up late and get up early. We made it, and so we spent Thursday hammering out ideas, visiting a couple other places, visiting a warehouse, just getting to know some people, and trying to put together some things that will work in the future for what I like to say, we all do better when we all do better. Some of that's related to the Raiders and people who are looking to source material to sell. Some of it for us and the way we sell and how we're going to go forward with what we're doing individually and collectively. And some of it just getting to know each other, having a good time, and networking in real time. It was awesome. So thank you for asking, CC. Oh, and it was hot. God, it was hot. I came back. I'm still in the short sleeve because I just got back a little bit ago. It's not hot here. It's cold. But in Minnesota, we could put more on if we choose, right? Florida, you can only take so much off and you get in trouble. Run, run. Cool name. Any other questions about shipping on whatnot? I'm going to pin up Med City Liquidations and Goliath Gala. If I could figure out how to spell. Something's haywire here. That was weird. So anyway, Goliath Gala and Goliath's Raiders, I highly recommend if you don't already follow, go follow. Med City Liquidations, they also have some help for new sellers. at Med City. Heidi, who is the wife, there's a husband and wife team, Mike and Heidi. Heidi offers some half-hour sessions. She does charge $25 to schedule a session, and that's because she uses nice formal scheduling software that costs money to use. Um, I would highly suggest, if you want to have a one-on-one with somebody, you get Heidi through Med City Liquidations and schedule your half-hour show. Somewhere is in their information. You can figure out how to do that. I don't have the link for it. But definitely a wonderful resource there with Heidi. As I said, the $25 covers the scheduling software. The rest of it she does out of the goodness of her heart. And that's just the way they are. That's the way we are. I mean, we're trying. Goliath and the Raiders, get in the raids, go check things out, be active in the chat, say hi, chit chat if you want to, say hi to other people if you know them. If you don't know them, you know, get to know people, and get yourself out there. Even if you're just going to be a buyer, say hi. Let people get to know you. What you like, what you're looking for. Maybe we can, have a show that you need to get notified about because we're selling something you're partial to. Or maybe it's a tool show and you like lingerie. You don't really want to come to the show, so you wouldn't pay attention to that. Or I don't know. Maybe it'll be a Victoria's Secret show, and then we get the husbands and the wives. Woo! And no, I don't know of any place to get Victoria's Secret palettes. Just don't ask. Kendra, you're back. Yeah, of course, you know me. I've got my comedy sense on, right?
The one and only original Yacht Rock Radio on iHeartRadio.
Well, I'm not seeing a lot of questions about shipping on whatnot. So I think I'm gonna, if there's no more questions here, oh, wait. No, 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 no. No, I was talking about people chit-chatting in the chat, getting to know each other, and we can let them know when there's something they want, and we can also, they won't know if there's or they'll know if it's something they don't want. Like, people who want, you know, um, tools probably aren't going to buy lingerie, unless of course we're doing Victoria's Secret, and then husbands and wives want to watch, right? And then I said, and no, there's no palettes available that I know of. There might be somewhere, but I don't know of them. And if somebody tries to sell you one, double check with a reputable person to make sure that they're not scamming. Yeah, right. Mm. All right. Well, I am going to get us out of here, you guys. We're going to go see Goliath. Yep. And yeah, he's selling cool shit. All right, you guys, let's go see Goliath. Don't go away. It's better if we rate him. And here we go. Much love.